Hey guys, this is Tanner with Utility Disc Golf. We're back at it again with the new disc golf season. I took the winter off from throwing disc golf discs, so if you were wondering where Utility Disc Golf has been, I took a break from throwing. I've gotten injured the last 2 winters when I tried to throw during the winter, and I just said, nope, I'm gonna take the winter off, try to heal the body up, and get right back at it once the weather clears up and the tournaments start showing up on my YouTube feed. So we're back at it, and we have a new product to show you. Discmania has come out with a new DD3 in an Echo S-line plastic. This is their recycled plastic. It's made from a minimum of 50% pre-consumer waste plastic, as I'm reading off their sheet. And so it feels like S-line. It's pretty stiff, I would say, in the rim. But the one thing about this, it feels like an S-line disc, but for some reason, with it being made from some recycled plastic, it changes the flight characteristics. And to just go over this very quickly, this is an understable DD3. I think this is the most understable DD3 that they've come out with. I threw a bunch of other DD3s from a couple different runs, and this is definitely the most understable DD3 that I've thrown. From the notes from Discmania, they say that this is the most understable and longest flying DD3 yet, which I agree with, and it has a turn rating of -2. So if you look at all these other DD3s that I have, these are stock ones, they have a turn rating of -1. So the stamp still says -1 on the DD3, the Echo S-line plastic, but these are definitely understable. To give you an idea of how understable they are compared to maybe a DD3 that you have in your bag currently, I threw it against this DD3. This is I want to say it's one of the first runs that they came out with last year. It is a champy, C-liney S-line plastic. It's kind of translucent. It's pretty slick compared to some other S-lines that I felt. And for me, this is a workable distance driver. It's stable enough that I can trust into a headwind, but it's not so overstable that for my arm speed, which I throw, I would say consistently, if I had to throw distance drivers, 380 to 400 is how far I'm throwing, to give you guys an idea of how these discs might fly for you. But this is my bomber distance driver that I can trust with any wind condition. So to compare it to this Echo S-line, this Echo is very understable compared to this disc. The other disc that I've thrown, I have this DD3 in my bag last year. This is from, I want to say, the 3rd run of S-line DD3s last year. If you go to utilitydiscgolf.com, this is the run of DD3s that we currently have, or I currently have, on our website. We have about 20 of them. And then if you're looking for an overstable DD3, this one is an overstable meat hook, kind of pop-toppy DD3. This one, by far more overstable than my other yellow one that I throw, and is much more overstable than the Echo S-line. The other disc that I compared it to is a 171 gram Cloudbreaker from last year's mystery box. This is a pretty sweet disc. It's a double stamp. If you guys want to just kind of peek at that beauty. But this one is kind of pop-toppy, and this Cloudbreaker, I would say, in terms of stability, is very similar to this daily thrower, I would say, of the first DD3 that I showed you. And it is still much more overstable out of the box than this DD3 S-line Echo. Basically what I'm saying is the S-line Echo DD3 is the most understable DD3 model. This is a max weight DD3 as well, so to give you more information. The other disc that I wanted to test it against was the Evolution Enigma. So with this line being understable compared to the other DD3s, I wanted to compare it to a similar disc in their lineup that is less stable than the DD3. So the Enigma came to mind. This is a neoplastic, so it's in that stiffer, more durable, kind of C-liney plastic. And for me, the Enigma is a bomber distance driver. It has a ton of glide. I can get it to hyzer flip, I can get it to turnover, and it just goes a really far away for me compared to the DD3s, which I rely on more for hyzers or things that I need to have come back at the end of the flight, or if I'm thrown into a headwind. The Enigma, I don't think I would trust it as much into a headwind, but I would say that the Enigma is the most similar disc to the S-line Echo DD3 in their lineup right now. So if you guys like the DD3, if you guys throw destroyers currently and you're thinking about maybe trying out another disc, if you have like a really beat-in DD3 or a really beat-in destroyer that you've had in your bag for a long time and maybe it's time that you want to replace it, I would say the Echo S-Line DD3 is a disc that you want to grab. It's going to be a great disc for all skill levels, brand new players, advanced level players like myself. Pros could probably find a use for it. If you're throwing anything more than 400, it might become more of a utility disc, like a Big Sky Annie disc, or maybe like a forehand disc if you don't have a strong forehand. But it's definitely a disc that you guys should check out. I'm really liking the way that this disc flies compared to the other DD3s because, to be honest, I don't throw the DD3 that much during my rounds because it's so overstable that it really only comes out if I need to shape a shot that needs to finish at the end of its flight or if it's into a headwind. So now that they have the Echo S-Line, I might be grabbing this and taking another mold out of my bag with the Enigma. So if you guys are looking to pick these up, they are released on March 5th, which is probably when this video is going to come out, and you can find them at discmania.net. And if you're watching this a little bit later than March 5th, we should have a few of these on utilitydiscgolf.com. If you guys want to try out any other Discmania discs like the Enigma or any other Evolution line or the original lines like an FD3 or P2, I have a full array of Discmania discs on my website, so feel free to go over to the website and check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be coming at you with another video shortly, and until next time, stay fly.